And we are live. Salute to the tribe. What's going on, y'all? It's about that time, man. Dim this down to a little bit. Allow it. What are y'all up to? What's happening? You guys check in. Listen, about to go to the gym. Getting kind of tired. Thinking about using my little pre-workout, which is drinking black coffee. Might have to do that. But listen, I want you guys to stay devoted to your gym schedules, man, and your home workouts and your cardio, because your frame is everything, man. Frame is everything. Obviously your masculine frame, but your physical frame, it adds to it. Listen, I have a lot of women right now who don't want to find me attractive, that find me attractive, and I love that the most. I love the women who would love to put on a chase, but they can't because I won't chase them. And because I won't chase them, it doesn't give them that opening they need for the cat and mouse, so they ain't gotta admit how much they find me attractive. But with the holding the line, salute. You guys continue to hold the line, smash that like button as well. It's putting that pressure on them, that masculine energy pressure, that big D energy. That's what they need, and that's what they're gonna get and keep getting. And man, I'm telling you, man, it's easier for them, you guys that are posting content online, which most of all of us are doing some kind of content posting. At least you should. It's easier for them to kind of act like they don't find you as attractive because they can watch your content whenever they want to, and the things you're saying, you're well, I mean, if you're a pander bear, you're probably getting some good comments, but if you're putting out the truth, women can't stand when you put out the truth. But here's the thing, they also love it, but they can't admit it to you. So they keep their distance. But in person, different story. Look, you guys, one of the things I like to do to manage my time is I like to do curbside pickup. It's a great way for me. I mean, I don't do it every day. For certain things, you got to pick up yourself, but I do that like once a week, and then a couple times a week curbside for the essentials. And at first, I mean, it was like dudes. Then it became like the manager chicks doing it, and then now it's like chicks that be working in there, like the cashiers, and the chicks be working behind the counter. And I didn't even realize this one chick was flirting with me. So like two of them came out there, they brought me my stuff, and they just stood there, and I'm like, I know these two snow bunnies, so I gotta load this up myself. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I start like grabbing the stuff or whatever and putting it in the back of the truck. And this chick's like, "Oh, you got a Ducati?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm just, you guys, I'm in my own world, man. I really am, man. I don't assume stuff about women. And she was like, "Oh, I love Ducatis. I want to get one." And my goofy self was like, "What year?" And she was like, "Oh, it don't even matter." And I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I love the 2012 and 2013." And she was like, "I just want to ride one." And I'm like, "Yeah, it is nice. You know what I'm saying? The wind, but my battery's dead right now. I got to get a new battery in there." And I was like, "I appreciate you bringing that up because I need to put a new battery in my bike and ride around." She's like, yeah." And I was like, "All right, well, y'all have a great day. Don't work too hard." And she's like, "You don't work too hard either." And then she called herself, because I don't work there, and she was just, listen, what I'm saying is she was obviously flirting. In the moment, though, I wasn't. Again, I'm really holding the line here. I don't assume women are flirting. You have to like come out and say something, you know what I mean? So otherwise, I ain't even reading into it. But even women that don't, hey, what's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna get these comments up. You guys smash that like button. It's greatly appreciated. But even for the women that don't want to find you attractive, they'll look for every reason in the world, and then they got to own up to the fact that, listen, they'll find a reason to justify them finding you attractive. But the bottom line is frame. Hey, what's going on, fam? What's going on? It's frame. Frame is what, gets these women, man. I mean, they'll put it on something else, some character trait or whatever. It's your physical, your masculine frame. It's everything that you do. It's the way you go against whatever you don't believe in. You don't people please, and the way a woman looks doesn't sway you either way it goes. That's not to say that you can't acknowledge a good-looking, beautiful woman, but again, it only goes so far. If you've had coochie before, it's like, well, I mean, coochie's coochie. Can't change that. You ain't got anything that any woman in my past hasn't had, and a lot of these women are presenting themselves in like weird, egotistical ways. So it's easy for me to like step away from them. You know what I mean? And I realize the more that I focus on myself, the more these women are trying to justify stalking me. Now, listen, I mean, ladies, I'm this is the way I frame it. You frame it however you want to, right? They justify their reasons for wanting to look me up, look more into what I have going on. But it really comes down to frame. It really does. It comes down to, obviously, again, masculine frame is great, but your physical frame, man. These women, they love it. They can't get enough. If you're in the gym, you're staying consistent, you're eating right. I believe in a way, as far as like oral farming goes, I think like physical frame in the presence is most important. Now, I guess like if she's one of these like femcel nerdy chicks that's online all the time, your online presence could, be as strong. But I think physical presence, I think that's where it's at. And these women, man, I don't care, you know, they're getting, I'm not gonna say desperate because I'm gonna put us in that kind of bracket. They're seeing the shift. And with them seeing the shift, they're just like, man, and guys they found attractive before or even more attractive because we're not paying them no attention. And so it's just making them lose their mind. All these women think that they're just so fine, man, that, these guys should be just wanting to drink their bath water. And that's not the case, man. That's crazy. Why? You know what I mean? We're out here working. We're putting ourselves together. And they're watching, man. And it's the physical frame, man. It's those workouts. It's that consistency. It's that discipline. Because if a woman, listen, it goes like this. Like if a woman is doing anything to keep up with herself physically, then she knows the work it takes to do it. And she's going to like, and I'm not talking, bad on anyone that's not out there working out. But if you're not working out, you should start. There's nothing wrong with walking. Start with, a deficit and eat better and then work your way from there, But women really do like someone. It's always the personal trainer that ends up, being the guy that they cheat on you with, or one of the guys in the gym or something like that. It goes a long way. I'm not saying you're going to stop a woman from cheating. These females, that's all they have. You know what I mean? You have her for your time, and then she goes through a mental shift and starts feeling the pressure of knowing that she only has till 35, and they start going crazy. So they might start doing crazy stuff. We don't have to worry about that. It ain't like your ball sack shrivels up at 35 and falls off. You know what I'm saying? Shit. you good to go. But I mean, could you imagine? I mean, I think that's the reason why there's such a difference between us and them, because we're just like, oh man, listen, we got things to work on. They're like, I have till 35. More like 30, but yeah, you're right. You're right. You know what I mean? You're right. Do what you gotta do. Once you start thinking that kind of way, it don't ain't that big of a deal. But again, if your body is physically fit, man, these women are gonna be out here losing their mind. With this internet thing going on and a lot of women being on social media, they work like weird hours. So if you're a content creator like me, and I'm gonna start going live at the gym and stuff like that. I'm gonna be working these chicks up. See, and again, I'm not doing it in any malicious, intended way. Think about it. I'm not trying to work your girl up while you're snoring and farting in your sleep, and she's like leaned over and turn with her back to you, and she's watching me in the gym getting in those sets. Let me tell you something. Women like watching dudes work. They just like to watch us work. I'm telling you, it goes a lot to being modern slave masters, but they like to see you sweating and working. Women of all races. So when they see you in the gym and they hear weights clanking together, and it don't even matter the weight that you're pushing, but they see the strain in your face, it gets them wet automatically. And I'm going to take advantage of that. And I'm not doing it any kind of malicious way. Go ahead and sleep comfortably. But I go to the gym at night. Hey, what's going on, Wanda? What's going on? Have you ever been in a live stream before? Well, normally what happens is there's somebody or some people, they'll go ahead and start up a live, and then they'll be talking about something, and then they'll be switching around and basically speaking their mind and whatever they want to do because it's their platform. And then people normally join a live and listen or interact or whatever. But that's how live streams go. Do you need any other introduction on what's going on? But that's how a live stream normally works. But welcome. I appreciate you. Hit the like button. I'm glad you could join us with your obvious first live stream experience. You know what I'm saying? You guys say hi to Wanda. It's her first live stream experience. She didn't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I guess she thought it was a Cooking with Kaya episode or something. I don't know what she thought. Go over here trying to be cute. But yeah. Women they like to see men working, putting in the effort, sweating, you know what I'm saying? Straining. I mean, it does something to them. Now, we don't want to see our women doing that or whatever. We want to see them in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Barefoot, singing to their own song. But also, I mean, that's not to say that we only want our women in the kitchen. There's also the rest of the house to clean as well. So, you guys listen, and I'm gonna tell you something. Masculinity is on the rise. That's why you see these beta type dudes, these fake guys on the internet. Now they're trying to be all, masculine, and it ain't working out like that, man. These women, they're tired of all this progressive, let's say that progressive, liberal, whatever. They just want a traditional guy. It's gonna break their back. Listen, all this stuff you guys been doing, kowtowing to these women, it got you nowhere. Now they're right back to the beginning. They started back at one, and they want those cheeks clapped, man. They want to feel a strong masculine guy that's gonna put them in their place. Tell them no, sit down. It's enough. Sit down. Chill out. Stuff like that, man. It's needed, just in a nice calm tone, because just like the gentlemen of the past, we know that they're just emotional, not emotionally intelligent, but emotional, and they have moments, and they have to be told to just chill out. Hey, listen, your opinion is not needed right now, man. No one wants to hear that right now. It's not going to get us anywhere. Stuff like that. For real. And also just being strong. But look, you guys, I don't want to hold y'all too long. I don't want to wait too late. It's 12:07, man. I got to get to the gym. I don't want to get too freaking late. Getting there too late, man. And then those chicks show up in the middle of the night and it makes for a very uncomfortable. Why do y'all do that? What in the world could you ladies possibly need to be working on in the middle of the night? That's guys going to the gym working on some stuff, battling some demons time. Not women, that are already in shape. And you need to be wearing baggy clothes as well. It's uncomfortable. It's disrespectful as well. The middle of the night attire, if you don't know, is baggy clothes. A lot of people be in there wearing, it looks like work clothes or clothes they found in the back of the closet. But what you don't need to be doing is wearing like a little skimpy that's a daytime outfit. What are you doing that for? You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to chill out. But anyway, I don't want to get there late because those chicks be showing up, dude. It makes you feel uncomfortable. Can't relax anymore in the gym. These chicks. Man. I mean, what? You guys, you can't justify going to the gym in the middle of the night. You couldn't gym creep nobody with that. How can you gym creep a guy in the middle of the night? It's like, what were you doing there? Like, what issues were you working on, sweetheart? Why'd you feel the need, and why were you wearing that? You know what I mean? I kind of feel like, you guys, you need somebody to catcall you or something, you know what I mean, in the middle of the night, because you shouldn't be there. This neighbor over here, man. Okay. All right. Yeah, y'all. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Probably go live after the gym, man. Depending on how heavy the set is at the gym or over here in front of my house. But remember, man, while you're putting in that work, you're going to the gym. Women love a masculine frame, and you can work on everything else, nerd it out, or get your money right as well. Always be working on your money and stuff. But you need to be working out. You need to be eating right to the, best of your ability. You don't have to be, what I'm saying, using all this gym bro science stuff. You know what I mean? But work on your frame. Just work on your frame and you would be surprised, man. I mean, in person, the game is strong. You don't have to even wear anything over the top. Just something form fitting. And when women see something on you that's like form fitting, it don't even, y'all be thinking it has to be like tight ass, like button ups. Nah, man. Like this is a different the button up and the tie thing, in my opinion, because I can just tell trends and stuff like that. It's a little bit over the top right now. With everything that's going on in the world and stuff like that. Women are okay with seeing you in like um gym wear, athletic wear, whatever, sweats and stuff. Just make sure it's form fitting and it shows your frame. It really be if it lays on you a certain kind of way. Hey, what's going on, fam? What's going on? If your clothes are laying on you a certain kind of way, women are going to notice that. It don't have to be laying on you like a button up and tie. And as a matter of fact, the button up and tie is not going to give you that look if you had like some form fitting athletic wear. You know what I'm saying? That button up's not going to let your chest and you know what I mean? You got to like pay attention to things, man. I'm like really particular like that. Like when I get stuff, it don't matter what it is, because I know what women are looking for. The same thing we're looking for, but opposite. I'll be looking for women's frame. I don't care whatever they're wearing. I'm looking for that frame. Look for that waistline, that hip to waist ratio, and of course, you know what I'm saying, I'm a booby guy, big ass titties. You know what I mean? and seeing how, you know, their clothes sit on, and they do the same thing. You know, they're looking at the frame. So again, remember, you guys, if you're working on, you know, getting yourself together, the first thing that should be done is working on your frame, your body. Not to mention the energy you get from it. Once guys start getting themselves together, especially like, you know, being calm, working out, you start reverse aging, you know, and it's just, yeah, it's a whole different way of life, man. I'm telling you, like the 40s, when you hit 40, it's just like your renegade era, man. It's really like, you know, you get a whole new, you've come to your full self, and you know, you're fully awakened. It's something else. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know how 40 feels when you get close to it, or when you hit it and above. You know what I'm saying? I know women, I guess they feel the opposite. But smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe, you guys, if you're not already. I don't even know what you're waiting on. Go ahead and share the live stream. And don't be a stranger when you're watching a replay. Go ahead and drop a comment. Do you agree, disagree? But I think that your physical frame is the most important thing. I think it changed because, again, online, these chicks, dude, I mean, they're moody, man. Like you one day, and then next day they're weird because of something that you said. But in person, women let go of a lot of what you say, you know, because your aura, your energy, you smell good. They want to just find a reason to get their hands on you. I'm telling you, chicks be like finding reasons to touch me. You know what I'm saying? And when you're a spiritual person, you don't want everybody touching you, but if the energy's right or whatever, but or a reason to get real close, stand real close, you know, or mention my frame altogether, like, oh, you work out. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, but they just they like what they see, man. So the physical to me, and since I'm the kind of guy that's based in reality, I'm not the social media worried about type of guy. I think that, you know, when you got a good solid frame, that's the most important thing. I think women notice it the most. I think they gravitate to it the most because everything is going to get right. Your jaw's going to get right. You know, your shoulder's going to get right, and your clothes are going to fit you right. But look, I'm not going to hold y'all. You know what I mean? I'm just babbling at this point. And earlier, you guys watching the rant. Salute. I appreciate that. But again, share the live stream, you guys. I want to hear from y'all. I want to know what you think. Ladies, y'all have been checking in here lately on the rants. So I'll start making sure I have more slower videos like this at night so y'all can check in and feel a little bit more comfortable. But again, I think that women observe and pay the most attention to guys' physical representation. Not just in reality, but even online, they want to see you in person. Let me know what you think. Love and light, you guys. Salute. I'm your brother. I'm out.
In this game, you gotta have that dog in you.
Made in America.